रे लड़की कमाल रे. A translation, the girl hits shot with eyes, and that is what we saw today in Toastmaster Tanya's speech. Have a cup of positivity. The way she tells about her expressions, the hand gestures, we all actually felt that it was very wrong that was done to her by calling her to school, and that she should be given some vacations. So that is how, by use of effective voice modulation, the empathy, she generated a web of stories and narrated things perfectly well. So for Tanya, there is just one small recommendation, that towards the end, she started to hurry with her speech. So the message subtly, even though she delivered the message, it got lost. And the message was just pointed towards a small audience, that was a teaching fraternity. It could have been a little bigger or broad based. Anyways, amazing content and amazing expressions. We look forward to it. Second, we had Toastmaster Harshvardhan. Want to hang out. So Toastmaster Harshvardhan, the most important point about him was his cool and casual attitude. The way he talked and narrated about his stories, that how he used to hang out with friends and how it was intellectually very stimulating. Or maybe when he used his hand gestures for veg and non-veg. So that was a very intriguing kind of concept. The content was also quite good. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Harshvardhan. Next, we all reminded of Steve Jobs' poll that if you want to keep everyone happy, be an ice cream seller. Toastmaster Prachi was not an ice cream seller, but the wave of positivity that she generated around a simple topic of how haters gonna hate and I don't care. How many of you thought that it would something be kind of demeaning of the society or the other people's opinion? I think most of us, we all became Ranbir Kapoor at that point of time. But the special part about Toastmaster Prachi's speech was she picked up example from her mother and her correlation, and she told that her observation was just an opinion. And she generated a wave of positivity towards the entire story, and the narration was quite amazing. The only suggestion that I have for Toastmaster Prachi is the time management, and otherwise amazing intro, good body, and the message was quite clear. Next, we had Toastmaster Yashpal, Skipping the Desert, and it had an amazing play of words. He actually broke down skipping and desert into two different parts and weaved the story around it. That is what we need to learn, that the answer is in the topic itself. And the way Toastmaster Yashpal proceeded it, telling about his daily routine and how he does it, was very engaging for the audience. So good work to Toastmasters, to guest Yashpal. Next, we had a Toastmaster Hidey, and I like to give summary of this of the session at this point of time. Lockdown, parallel universe, pristine, and pristine, the word of the day, and story of Toastmaster Tanya as a teacher. This is not just a summary. This is what Toastmaster Hidey compiled and brought together and said his speech. So that is what was an amazing part about Toastmaster Hidey, that he weaved around all these points and gave an amazing speech. Over to you, TMND.
Okay, so can we have polls